God damn it, dude.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports One. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Court. And once again, it is the Barnes and Tony Show.
What up,
Anthony,
dude?
how are you, sir?
Chat. What up, chat? TikTok chat, dude. Hello, everyone on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. What is up, dude? I'm doing well, Brian. I hope you are too. I know a little scuffle here in the morning, but hey, man, still early. Got a lot of day left to make it right, and we're here in the Sports Port. But let's go.
It's funny the way you say scuffle. It's like I got in like a tussle with somebody, but at the same time, I mean, I do feel like getting in a tussle, but obviously can't get into
can't
one.
do it. Want to, can't do it. The tomfoolery, dude.
Oh my God! It's just at least I do know myself. In barring something that's like catastrophic, usually within a day I'm able to let it go. But for that day, it's a living hell to me. It really is, right? When you're like literally like fired up, chat, right? Like, am I wrong?
No, you're totally right. Especially when it's early in the morning too. It's just like tough way to start, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just the lack of integrity and respect coming in hot these days, you know? Like really ridiculous. And I'm sorry, and I don't mean to like call out like a group of people, but I just feel like the older people that are losing it a little bit, they think they know everything, and you can't even like get a word in. And it's just like, just take a step back for a second, okay? Everybody, once you get to a certain age, we're all adults, and everybody has the same amount of knowledge, and it could be right about something, and you could be wrong. Just because you're a little longer in the tooth doesn't mean that you know more, okay? So that's just a little my piece there, Tony. But I'm coming for blood, Michael. And I hope that I hope that I have a good performance at Gaming Corner tonight.
Not gonna happen.
But on a more positive note, I am like jacked up for Gaming Corner.
Tight dog here, dude. Me too. Honestly, it's gonna be so much fun. And no snackage. Brian doesn't want any snackages here at the Gaming Corner because it's too much, dude. Can't.
It is like if we had what we had again. I mean, I can't do that again.
We're gonna have to, dude.
I literally had probably 20 cookies and half that bag.
No,
of
we
chips.
have to do it again. We're gonna chips, cookies, and we're gonna get pizza too.
I could never escape it. But the thing is, and I just have to hold myself.
You want it?
Well, deep down, of course. No. I just have to hold myself to it because, I have vacation next week. But it's like after that, I really need to run. But it just sucks. And then, Super Bowl's around the corner. What are you doing there? You eating? Tony? Are you eating or are you fasting for the Super Bowl?
I'm going to be eating on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but this is what we always talk about. The timing. Tony.
I know, dude.
And then March Madness, and then it's opening day, and then we're at this signed agreement.
Yeah, the signed agreement, dude.
How the hell do you do it? Is there a magic powder out there? Is Ozempic the answer, Michael?
Ozempic.
Give me something on Ozempic. I think you know all about it for some reason. No? Nothing? I feel like you'd have some thing like, oh, well, this, that. Seems like a lot of people are taking it, but it just... Does it not scream that down the road there's going to be some type of issue with it, like causing health problems? No, I know nothing about that, but I'm saying, is it? It sounds like it. Because it's like
isn't that with anything?
Everybody's doing it. It's so great. Oh yeah, it might cause like when they do the quick thing.
Oh yeah, at the end they cause death.
Let's see. What do we got?
Ozempic side effects. Popular medication for type 2 diabetes and off-label for weight loss commonly causes side effects like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, and constipation. Severe side effects include allergic reactions, changes in vision, and pancreatitis.
Sounds great. Yeah.
Sketchy. Yeah. Why is that? I honestly haven't really heard about this. They use it for weight loss?
You never heard Ozempic or
no,
whatever?
I remember the commercial. But
Michael knows it.
No, I do remember the commercial. But I didn't know it was used for weight loss.
That's the only thing it's used for. No.
Oh, I thought it was like I said, for like people with diabetes and stuff like that.
That's a good point, but I mean, I know that it's used for weight loss. Maybe it has multiple uses.
No, it says it's used. It's used off label for weight loss.
Okay.
Whatever, like people, it means like it's not meant for weight loss. People use it for weight loss. Right?
I'm just thinking about like go look up the Super Bowl. I think is it the 14th? Just trying to like get like a gauge here because I just need just a good like run leading up to the Super Bowl after vacation. Okay, February 11th. So let's just map it out. Here, buddy. So first of all, that's a month away. So great vacation next week. So we don't have too much time. So let's see. So I get back the 20th. So we'd get 1, we'd get 2, 3. Okay. 3 weeks, Michael. I mean, we could make up serious ground in 3 weeks or not?
Wait, 3 weeks? You serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad time.
But it has to be we're getting 3 pies for Gaming Corner. I know we're going to be tempted to do that, but it just, but I guess it's just obviously to a different level. But I guess I feel like you guys are, wait, no, what were you going to say?
No, you go ahead. You guys are what?
I was just going to say, like, you guys, like, you obviously, like, volume wise are less, but it is tough for you guys when it's right in front of you to turn it down. No? Pizza, chips, cookies. Like, do you ever turn it down?
No.
They're complimentary right in front of you.
Absolutely not, dude. Especially when it's
zero
something like pizza or chips, or it's like where you can have one.
Even if going into that day, you were like, oh, I want to have like a really healthy day, like feel good, hitting the gym, not going to have anything bad all day. And then it's right there, done. That's out the window, not even thinking about it twice.
Yeah, I would think about it twice.
But then do it.
I mean, probably. Yeah,
Michael?
just one slice, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Depends on the place.
I mean, if you really want, we don't have to do that. You know, we can get like, you want to keep it a Chipotle bowl tonight, dude? Just keep it simple.
Chipotle twice, like the past 4 days.
I know. What else can we can do? Greek salads from Southport Pizza.
But then we're gonna get Southport Pizza and I get a pizza, Michael. I forgot to mention this at the Horseshoe. Corey actually loves Southport Pizza. I didn't realize that he'd had it before.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's like, oh, isn't that place like right around the corner? I was like, you don't even know. Like, we are the originators of the Southport Pizza.
I want to get a pie right now, dude. What time they open?
But we're definitely getting one tonight. Yeah.
Fuck.
So, okay.
Yeah.
But I can feel better. I'll go to the gym before at least.
Yes, do that.
Because, I used to have this mindset, Michael, where it would almost feel like it was like a waste to go to the gym if I knew I was going to eat something. But it's like,
terrible.
I mean, it's still calories in, calories out.
Dude,
so
no, dude, it's all a mindset too. It's your thought. If you think pizza's making you jacked and healthy and strong,
You got the mic over there, by the way.
it will.
And we have a hilarious comment here. Benny getting in the mix. Let's throw a dozen assorted into the Gaming Corner. And he literally just brought a dozen assorted over last weekend.
Donut Delight?
That thing went quick. He's big on Donut Delight in the John
Benny,
Lovett.
come through, do it.
The cinnamon donut.
Yeah.
Benny, if you come to the studio for tonight, you bring that, you're welcome.
Yeah, open invite for tonight, Benny. But
If you don't bring the donut, you're not coming.
Yeah.
Also, though, if you can't make it tonight, after I get back from Mexico, we'll set up the date, the Gaming Corner. Stuff's gonna get crazy. Honestly.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
So appreciate him tuning in. Well, yeah. What I was gonna say though. So what are we thinking like spread wise tonight? Like what? I know you guys had a vision. You guys talked about it earlier.
We really haven't talked about it.
No,
but
we
I mean,
haven't.
What are you due to have something that you haven't had in a while?
We're always due.
I mean, I guess I really haven't had I haven't had Southport Pizza in a while.
Yeah, do we do that? And then the salad, feel a little better. And just no dessert.
Yeah.
Easy with the dessert,
Yeah,
Michael.
yeah, no dessert. We have ice cream here.
We
you
do.
know? We can
Of
just have that.
course,
Yeah,
of course we've got ice cream here.
So let's do pizza salad from Southport.
Yeah. Now, what do you think? Or do we have to get two? I mean, kind of. I mean, but then you guys get. Wait, say that again.
Or
Wait,
get a
so
Sicilian.
Sicilian has 8 slices, right? There's 3 of us.
But I feel like do we want the Sicilian, the overload, the dough, right? I feel like we're better off with the original. No.
All right, well then we're gonna get
I mean, yeah.
Two pies.
If it's an original, it's gotta be 2.
Two large,
One
and the Greek
one
salad.
plain.
Yeah. Okay.
Done. Right.
Yeah, it's that.
Dope. Bless you.
Bless you.
And then
Thank you,
are we starting? Are we starting with PGA?
However you want.
What do you think?
I think we should start with Madden like we did last time.
Okay, start with Madden.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're planning on Madden, PGA, and NHL.
Yeah, we got to get some Chell in there, dude.
Okay,
Have
and
to
then
get some.
maybe a derby at the end if there's time.
Yeah,
I would
especially if
almost
Matt's here.
game time decision if we do derbies instead of PGA. Because I think I know we didn't finish the PGA, but actually I
No, you
do.
did.
Yeah, no. I think you're jacked up because you had like a 15-stroke lead. Like I'm saying, you want to get out there.
Yeah, well, that was like I know it was a one-off thing because you're not gonna do that bad again.
Right. But I'm saying it should set up for it. No, and also too, because it's something with like the settings that I did from differently, but it's just harder now. And I was better with like
the lefty, the calibration. I don't want to hear it, dude.
Yeah. I was trying to think too. So I remember obviously I dominated the last game. The second game I would have won, but I missed 2 field goals and 2 extra points, right? Like I missed that field goal at the end with the Chiefs. Was that the second game?
I think that was the first game. Second game, you threw a pick in the end zone at the end.
And that kind of solidified. With the Chiefs, I was going with Kelsey. So who was that first game?
I don't remember.
I don't know what. Cowboys.
Yeah.
Last game I was Rams.
And I was the Browns.
Okay.
Yeah.
That does make sense. Yeah. So obviously, we're jacked up. We got some comments. So what do we got? The Prez in the building.
Of course, we have the usual obvious. Josh B, happy hump day. Hashtag Company of Jays. Hashtag rep the sports world. Rep DTV as well. Then Kev do with another let's go. We want the smoke. Hashtag rep TC. Hashtag rep DTV. And he goes hashtag rep the sports board. The Knickers with the beatdown of the Trailblazers. The Knicks look great with OG as Michael had to leave after that comment because he's sad. And then Danny V says, good morning, gentlemen. Have a great show. Kev kick rocks. My mother says hello. And then Matt back in the mix goes super wild card weekend matchup from
That's interesting. Benny with a good thought.
That's honestly a really good idea, dude.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yes, we'll throw that one in the mix for sure.
I'll take the Bills. You get the Steelers.
Okay, let's not get too crazy, Tony. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why I thought there was something else I was going to say, but I guess I was just thinking about Benny's comment. Yeah, I guess that was really it.
Yeah, I mean, we can look at the matchups right now if you want, dude.
Oh, you're talking about for wildcard weekend?
Well, yeah.
No, dude.
No, I'm saying like for wildcard weekend to set up for tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, really, I mean, Rams Lions a possibility.
I mean, Dolphins
left-handed quarterback though. Packers Cowboys.
Lefties,
there's a thought there.
I'm down to be the Packers. Rams Lions would actually be sick to do.
I kind of think that might be it.
That might be it too. And we're just gonna do obviously this is the first game,
Yeah. So we got a couple options there. So good, good insight by Benny there.
Yes, dude. That's why we pay him.
I know what I was gonna say now. I talked to Al the other day. He said hello to everybody. Asked how you were doing. I was like, yeah, Tony's struggling a little bit. The Mets, he's a little discouraged.
How's
this
he
and
doing?
that. He's doing good. He's doing good. But I told him, once we get up for baseball season, once we get near baseball season, he should come in again, kind of for like our season preview and stuff. So yeah, it was good to hear from him. He's always tuning in, so we appreciate that. But a lot to get to today. The first thing we're going to start with is actually tomorrow. We'll have the second event of the PGA Tour season, and this one coming from Honolulu, Hawaii, Tony. So jacked up for that. The first full field event here at the Sony Open. Just taking a look. I wanted to get to so many people here, but they have the power rankings kind of like simplifies it for us. Let's see here. So Sony Open power rankings. Okay. Here we go. So just to give you guys an idea of the top golfers playing here. So number one, Brian Harmon, obviously Open champion, tied 5th last week at Century. JT Poston, he's played this tournament before, but hasn't done too well. His best finish was a top 20. Chris Kirk, looking to go back-to-back. Justin Thomas did this in 2017. So to get a Hawaii sweep to start your season, that would be something. Russell Henley, Corey Connors, who finished 33rd last week. Byung-Hun An, he finished 4th, which was his first time playing at the Century last week. JJ Spawn, Siwoo Kim, Sahith Theegala, fresh off another runner-up finish. He'll be looking to get his first career PGA Tour win. Former U.S. Open champion Matt Fitzpatrick. We have Eric Cole, fresh off his Rookie of the Year award, tied 14th last week. Matt Kuchar, and He's played this tournament 10 times. He's 8 for 10. You have Denny McCarthy. He struggled last week, tied for 43rd. And then you got Ludwig Adberg. And he started out well, but then a third round 77 kind of put him back in the mix last week. You have Tyrrell Hatton as well. So, a bunch of names here, obviously not as strong as last week. And I don't know. I mean, I know too, like these guys, want to prioritize playing these elevated events, but is it just me, Tony? But it's like, if you're already in Hawaii, obviously, like, why wouldn't you stay there?
Yeah, I don't know what else is going on this weekend. Nothing,
but I mean, the California swing starts next week.
Right. So they go to California early, or they go home for a week.
Either or,
right.
Some people live in California.
Right, of course.
But I guess, I mean, they do have, I think maybe they started paying for some of their expenses, but like for the most part, they have to pay for the lodging and stuff. But I don't know.
Okay.
I just think, especially if like you're one of these top golfers like Scotty Scheffler, why not just win this tournament? You finished top 5 last week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is weird. Maybe they just don't. I don't know, because the California swing is what?
So actually, I just have. Was this it? Oh, I'm going network error. Dude, are you seeing that on your ends?
A
recalibration of the internet. Hopefully, okay. It seems like we're good there.
Calibrations, dude.
You're a little tight about the calibration. I'm tight about the calibrations today, Tony. If you know what I'm saying. Okay. But we have. Well, I know just off the rip as this is loading up, but I know there also is the Farmers Insurance Open, the Genesis Open Invitational, which I think Tiger's going to play again.
Right.
We'll see. Kind of crazy that he's not with Nike anymore, huh? They haven't said where he's going to go next, but
what do you think?
I don't know. By the way, Benny just texted me. I know you guys will crack up. The Ozempic segment had me dying. I mean, it is a little crazy.
Maybe next season they'll have an Ozempic Open on the PGA. Dude.
No, they probably will if there's not 800 outstanding litigations against them at that point. All right, so yeah, and then there's the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. So it is actually interesting how they do this. So they go, and then after that they go to Scottsdale, but then back to California for the Genesis. And the Scottsdale always, they do that the final day before the day of the Super Bowl, which is always fun. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why more of the top names. I guess the purse also is a big part of it.
How big is the purse for the Sony?
I believe it's here I had this right again. The internet, Tony.
Let's see. Is there like an over?
Oh, but you're hardwired, so you're on a different connection there, or no?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so the purse is 8.3 million. I think last week we were like 20 million.
Yeah, that is significantly less.
Yeah. Another good one from Benny. I've heard about it. Kicker is that once you stop taking it, you blow back all capitals up. That you lose mostly muscle mass versus fat. So good insight here.
Dude.
Benny, the insight on the insider for Ozempic, honestly.
We definitely don't want to be losing.
Yeah,
muscle
well,
mass,
come on. I was the whole time, with this whole, drop a couple, Tony. I was always thinking naturally. The supplements, it's a shame because it would be easy, it would be nice, but is there not always a catch at the end of the day?
Always a catch, dude. K-Rock Vibes, by the way, in from TikTok says that dang, Instagram is different. And it is, but thank you for joining on Instagram, dude.
Yeah. No, it does. It, like we always talk about, it does hit different.
It is sick, dude. And it does hit different, especially because Michael's doing the TikTok.
Yeah. Chat. All right. So just to give you a little background here, the Sony Open. So this started actually all the way back in 1965. So we've been coming there for a while. It's Wailea Country Club. Distance there, 7,044 yards. Course a record, 28 under par. And then if you're just talking about aggregate tournament score, JT in 2017, 253. The 28 under was John Huston in 1998. If you're looking at recent history here, mostly, lower scores. Last year, Siwoo Kim was 18 under. The year before, Hideki Matsuyama in a playoff over Russell Henley, 23 under. Kevin was minus 21 back in 21, which is actually kind of ironic. Cam Smith, 2020, 11 under. I'm guessing that week, there must have been some questionable conditions because that's really the outlier score. Kuchar in 19, 22 under. Patton Kazuri, 17 under in 2018. And then 2017, like we talked about, JT, the aggregate scoring record at 253, 27 under. How about 7 strokes clear of Justin Rose? So you want to talk about having a week. As Tony, this is like old Tiger Woods PGA Tour footage. Yeah. Like, do we have a year on this?
Let's see. The year on this video that I pulled up for you, let's see, 11 years ago.
Okay, I knew it was a while ago. So there could have been some course changes. Never know.
You think so? Like significant?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't see much any other videos on there of how do you say it?
Waialei? And that's just a guess, but I mean, right? I mean, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know geez, actually, I don't even know. Let me see if I can pull up my doc, Tony, because of the internet snafu here. You're showing good decimals on your end, though?
Yeah, we are definitely firing on all cylinders here, dude.
Of course. I go to look it up. Let's see.
Yeah, I apologize for the internet issues for you, Brian, as talent. I know it could be tough. Yeah, there's no... Like, you would think that the PGA would hire some guy to fly a drone over every course for the year, right? Like, why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't we have access to fly over to these courses? It's a shame.
I don't know if it's like to make it seem better when you actually see it on TV. I don't know, just a guess.
Yeah, but like that, like those a real life drone video of like a course, like that would jack me up.
Oh yeah, of course.
The breakdowns, dude, like that'd be sick.
The Tony breakdowns. So you know what I'm gonna ask you, winner, sleeper, what do we got?
That's a really good question. Yeah, I just had the odds pulled up here. Let's see, bang. A winner. I know. I mean, they have Ludwig Aberg is favorited. I guess let me go with him, honestly, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him. I know we talked a lot about him because of Riley last season, especially approaching the FedEx Cup, which he did well in. I know he's super young. Sweden, I believe. And I just think that this guy's going to be coming onto tour with a splash. And I guess now is the time. I mean, you want me to pick a favorite? I'll pick a favorite. And then I guess
it can't be anybody on this page. I mean, come on, let's get an actual sleeper.
An actual sleeper.
Like down, I'm saying. Yeah.
Where's my boy? Where's Keegan Bradley? I know he's in here. So actually, give me Emiliano Grillo. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Because I just feel like we've said his name a lot. He's done well. I forget what tournament last year. He almost won, did he not?
I know.
And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? But give me Grillo. Why not, dude? You want a sleeper? Bang, dude. There's your sleeper.
How about you want to talk about a sleeper? I think we go all the way down. Yeah, the guy with the tied for the the longest odds here, Robert McIntyre, Tony.
That's who you're gonna take?
That's my sleeper.
Who do you know about him?
So he might have won last year, and we could always look that up. But I know he was on the Ryder Cup team for Europe. So I could just look it up. Actually, let me just see here. And they were calling him Bob McIntyre.
Of course, dude. He's not even on here, is he?
Wait, so okay, McIntyre.
MAC. He's not even on this website. That's not possible, dude. Come on.
Let's see here.
Robert McIntyre.
He's 27 years old. Let's see. Professional wins. Okay, so he won the Italian Open in 2022.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess he hasn't actually won anything, but I think he just played well in the
says he Ryder Cup.
In the Ryder Cup.
The Open Championship tied 71st.
Oh, Genesis. That's what it was.
Second,
okay, Genesis. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so he's my sleeper. And then it's gonna happen, Tony.
It's gonna be May.
Do you know who I'm gonna pick or no? This has been so overdue to happen.
No, he got
Sahith Theegala. I mean, he's gonna win.
Yeah,
and I know
is, yeah.
last week runner-up. Sometimes you don't always follow that up. Especially with a win.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm gonna take my chances though.
Wow.
Honestly, I'm gonna take my chances with that. And then one other thing before we switch gears here, I wanted to see what we're looking at in terms of coverage for this one. Let's see. So Sony Open TV coverage. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, shout out Gary Woodland. He's making his first start on the PGA Tour since he had a brain tumor removed.
Holy
so
cow.
the former U.S. Open champion, I believe it was 2017 at Pebble Beach.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's obviously a good story. Of course, nothing easy to come back from. All right, so let's see. So I'm showing Golf Channel Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 7 to 10:30. So talk about a primetime spot. And then Sunday, 4 to 6 on NBC, 6 to 8 on Golf Channel. And then also PGA Tour Live, noon to 10:30 p.m. Thursday, Friday. 3:30 to 10:30 on Saturday, 1 to 8 on Sunday. So
a lot of coverage. Let's go.
A lot of coverage. Obviously, PGA Tour Live giving you your most options. A little limited on regular TV. 3.5 hours a day, Thursday to Saturday, and then Sunday the 4 to 6 and 6 to 8 NBC Golf Channel. So
did you give a final score, by the way, for Sahith?
Oh, what he would be under par?
Yeah.
I mean, judging by the history of this, I'm going to say 23 under.
Really?
Yeah. What was your Adberg?
19.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Weather report. Do we have it?
Let's see.
Honolulu, Tony.
I mean, I would imagine it's really nice. Is there like overview? Are they gonna give you a weather report?
I think what we really have to do, I could
actually
do it on
look
my
it up.
end.
They don't give it to you on PGA, dude.
So a lot of times they will just for the day. So so Thursday 77 and cloudy, Friday 73, mostly sunny, Saturday 75 and mostly sunny, Sunday 76 and partial cloud. So I mean that seems pretty good,
yeah,
no?
dude. Very limited winds, it looks like.
Yeah.
So that's very good, actually.
I mean that's probably almost perfect.
Prime time, dude, for
Yeah.
Ludwig.
So we might even be getting, JT's record could be potentially in jeopardy here.
JT Poston?
Come on, Tony. Come on. But actually, hello there, Jay Bird.
Bird. He also says happy 1.8K subs downtime.
Go the road to 2K to 3K to 4K to 5K, and I could be here all day, Tony.
K.
A million K, exactly.
Thank you, Jay Bird.
Thanks, Jay Bird. But let's actually go now first, before we do hockey, let's go to the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it, Tony Skip! And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game! Out of sight!
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes! See ya!
All right. And I apologize. I thought this signing was official. But I guess it's, they're working on it and it's going to be, but, Shota Amanga, from Japan, 30 years old, 8 seasons for the Yokohama Bay Stars, in the Nippon Professional Baseball Organization, 74 and 55, 296, 1,183 strikeouts, 1,129 2/3 innings. Fastball average is only 92. So more of a finesse pitcher. But he's closing in on an agreement with the Cubs. So I think, that would, be a good move for them. I believe he's left-handed. And
he's a lefty.
You could put him with Tyone, Kendricks, Justin Steele. And then they have some youngsters in Jordan Wicks and Javier Assad. And, we saw the Cubs last year flirt with, making the playoffs. Cody Bellinger out there. Do we have any Cody Bellinger news, by the way? I cannot believe I guess it's just that exorbitant price tag, but I cannot believe there hasn't even been just more like rumors or anything about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of research right now. Julian Merriweather also in the bullpen for the Cubs, by the way.
Yeah, former closer for the Blue Jays, and he might have been with the Rays. Was he with the Rays? Go look at the stats.
I think so, dude.
I don't even know if he played with the Rays, honestly. To be honest,
maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was just thinking Toronto. I could have sworn that he was with the Rays when they were in the oh no, I guess
no.
Wow, dude. I wonder
and
who
very
it was.
short-lived because he was the closer and then got hurt early in the year with the Blue Jays because the Yankees had played the, I'm just looking at this Bellinger scenario.
See the latest on Cody Bellinger, dude.
They're saying maybe Rangers.
Dodgers.
Potentially Padres. I don't see that. They mentioned the Phillies as well. Angels, maybe. Blue Jays, maybe as well.
White Sox looking to add a right fielder.
But I mean, over 300, almost, 100 RBIs, hit over 25 home runs. I mean, at the end of the day, Tony, because we've talked about this a bunch with him. I mean, in your eyes, not just saying like, oh, what would you be comfortable with the Mets giving him, but what do you think he truly deserves at this point in his career? What type of contract?
Oh, jeez. Right now, I don't know. Maybe sign him for something like maybe 3 years. I don't know. Give him like $28 million a year.
So, I mean, that basically you just said more or less why he hasn't signed. Because I saw something, and I could be wrong, that he was thinking maybe 12 years at almost $200 million. And is your whole thing, like, is the thing that holds that dollar amount back for you is the fact that last year was great, but those years before were so bad that takes away from last year?
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty significant. That's why, like, I mean, obviously, it's not a ton of money annually. We're not too far off in terms of that. But I mean, again, the time. I mean, I understand he's 29.
Yeah, gonna be 29 next year.
29.
Ether just hit a 52-week high, by the way. So all my friends out there, congratulations.
Good for you, dude. But yeah, dude, I get it. So, but I mean, I don't think anyone's looking to sign him for that long.
But you don't think he's going to get $100 million though? I feel like he is eventually, but he's looking for double that at this point, and that's why he hasn't signed.
I would go up to 5 years at that same rate, like 28 a year. I would do that.
Yeah, a little over $100 million.
5 years.
So
it's not a terrible contract.
We'll see if we get any bites on him, but definitely surprising. Just seemed like one of the really coveted free agents, but like we said, I think it's a combination of the inconsistent seasons. It was 3 in a row. So I mean, it's easy to see why teams aren't just coming with an open checkbook when it comes to Cody Bellinger. Also too, I mean, don't see anything like concrete about Blake Snell either.
Yeah, no, me neither. Nothing.
Now, what's your thoughts there? Fair value with Snell.
I mean, I think Snell would fetch some good money. But again, like, I don't know what. Maybe he has the same issue, honestly, too. Like, maybe he's looking for a contract that's too long. Let's see. How old is he?
I think he's about the same age.
Really?
28, 29, right?
Is he really that young? All right.
Oh, he's 31. Oh, gee, wow. I'm usually not off by that much, but
that's okay, dude.
Wait, go to his career stats. Go down. Keep it coming. Okay. 2022 was pretty good, but then you look at the 3 previous. Well, it just 2019 was mediocre, and then so was 2021, and then he only made 20. So that could be part of it.
I mean, I like it. I would put some good money into him.
But I mean, Judge, he did have a dominant year last year, so I would think on a per year basis, Tony, and this is a guy, $51 million career earnings. He should be probably fetching at least $30 to $35 million a season, right?
Yeah.
Multiple times Cy Young.
Yeah.
So when I think about fair value, I mean 5 years. Yeah, I mean at least 150, but probably 175.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably wants 6 or 7 years, maybe 6 years, like just under 200. But you wouldn't love it, but you're so desperate right now, you would do it. Basically, is what just your body language tells me.
I mean, I don't love it. That's a lot of years for someone like him, dude.
But I mean, what are you working with now?
No, I know
The
nothing.
Severino Bader joint press conference. Is that today or was that yesterday?
God, dude, it was. I don't think it was yesterday. I would have heard about it.
How ridiculous is that, by the way? Just why introduce him? Like you're almost like making it a joke.
Spectacle. Yeah, it's a fucking joke, dude. Is what it is. So yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, I get. Yeah, all right. So you're signing for 6 years. I mean, realistically, he's gonna be good for probably half that.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them. All right, I guess. So 6 years at $30 million a year.
6 years, 195.
Oh,
and he's yours. No frills, anything.
Let's see. Has he ever been injured? I feel like he really hasn't.
Yeah, I mean, he basically has because I mean, he's made 30
yeah,
starts twice in his
2011.
career.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
2020 was that's because of the shortened season. Yeah,
exactly. So, all right.
You're hesitant, but you're signing off just to get going on the
I mean,
Mets.
that would make me feel better about the rotation, for goodness sake, dude.
Yeah. Just looking at you, Tony, it's just a shame. You're beaten down by this stuff. Stearns.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just tough. I wish, again, like, if you're not going to be competitive this year, just say it.
Well, didn't they say it, or did they not say that? Or was that Scherzer?
Scherzer said it.
They confirmed
and they kind
of
didn't deny it, maybe
Didn't
alluded
confirm.
to it, but then they also say, like, oh, we're still going to try and field the best team every year. You know, that nonsense.
Right.
But it's like, all right, you're trying to field the best team. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, they get these weird, like, again, Harrison Bader. Like, what? Like, he's not going to be good in a couple of years. Why do you even still have Marte? He's not going to be good in a couple of years either. You know, you bring in these older guys. I don't know, dude. It's just weird. Like, again, if you then commit to one thing or the other, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't try and limp your way through this season and still sign older guys that the next season you have to get rid of. Like, I would just keep the youth.
Yeah.
And ride that out.
No, you're right. You're right. It's always better than overpriced or mediocre veterans.
Yeah.
Also, we mentioned this pre-show, didn't talk about it on the air. Reports coming out yesterday, the Yankees are in like serious conversations with Marcus Stroman. We went through the numbers the other day. I really don't like that. And I guess if it was a 1-year deal with incentives, I would be okay. But I feel like he wants 2 or 3 years. You're looking at a pitcher that's going to turn 33 next year. Didn't have a productive second half. Isn't a dominant pitcher. I don't know. To me, it's for a team like the Yankees that, you know, wants to put them in the best position to win a World Series. I don't love it. And then he's coming off $25 million, and I wouldn't even give him that. Would you give him 25 a year? Maybe if it was 1, but if it wasn't that whole sideshow with him not liking the Mets,
I'd give him 1 year for 20.
Yeah. But we'll see if that deal gets done. But that's really all that's going on. The only other thing that they have on here is Dodgers are going to be on 2 of the first 3. What a surprise, right? Sunday Night Baseball telecast this year. The opener March 31st against the Cardinals. Also a home game on April 14th against the Padres. And also we're going to get a Dodgers-Yankees Sunday Night Baseball game on June 9th.
Nervous?
What? Are you kidding me? I was just going to see where that is. I'm kind of thinking it's at Yankee Stadium.
Because you're nervous?
Because, like, since they went to Dodger Stadium and they fucked up his toe last year, that they would be due to play at Yankee Stadium.
That's why you're nervous.
Let's see. So June 9th. Yep, that's Yankee Stadium. But, okay. It was originally going to be 1:35, but they moved it to Sunday Night Baseball. Okay.
That's cool.
That's going to be an awesome game. Yankee Dodgers. That's historic. You can't beat that for sure. What
historic?
While we're doing things quickly, Tony, let's go to the world of the National Football League.
He wants Jefferson, climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness! Justin Jefferson, the catch catch of his life.
Burrow fires, intercepted, picked off at a pick six. Mika Fitzpatrick, an absolute ball hawk.
Niners twist up front and get to Tagovailoa. Bosa again.
Mahomes escaping, on the move, stops, spins, flips it forward for the touchdown.
Stop it.
Aaron Jones, oh, what a tackle. Quincy Williams with a pile driver.
Not that this has anything to do with football, but I did see this on my timeline today. 25 years to the day, first episode of The Sopranos.
Wow, that's sick.
So, that's awesome stuff. And I was just telling you over the weekend, me and Matt watched almost 4 episodes. So that was getting me jacked up. Definitely want to rewatch the whole series. Only watched it once with him like 5 or 6 years ago. And, after you go through that amount of time, don't rewatch really many episodes. It almost feels like you didn't watch it in a way. Mm-hmm. And then stuff comes back, as you're watching it,
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I would like to watch that, dude. I may go home tonight and watch that after the game.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like, it's like the Rangers are playing tonight. They need another day off after that pitiful performance.
Yeah, it's true, dude.
But yeah, couple things here quick.
NFL, what do you got?
So after the show ended yesterday, and we kind of alluded that this could be coming, the Titans firing Mike Vrabel.
Let's go.
And it was kind of interesting. The owner, she made some comments that they were considering trading Vrabel, but knew it was an extensive process and didn't want to lose out on head coaching candidates. And I don't know if I agree with that. I think anytime you're going to get compensation for a coach that you're going to fire anyway, you wait it out. And also, I don't not to say Tennessee is the worst job. Maybe the Panthers are the worst job. I know you have Bryce Young, but you don't have much else, and you have an owner who could be an alcoholic potentially, Tony. I don't think there's a reason to rush this and not get compensation. I think they should have traded him. You probably could have got like a second or a third round pick. Like, what are you doing?
When's the last time they've traded a coach?
Peyton, first rounder, I think.
You think?
Well, yeah, I know it was a trade because the Saints had his rights. I could look it up.
That's crazy.
Let's see.
But yeah, that seems like for the Titans organization, like you said, why not try and get something for him because he does hold value, I guess, right? So, I mean, why do they say it's extensive? Is it so much more extensive than a player?
By the way, I guess just because there's not a ton of them, so gauging value maybe.
Right.
But the trade for Sean Payton, the Saints got the Broncos 2023 first round pick and 2024 second round pick for the Saints 2024 third round pick. So you lost a first and a second rounder, got a third rounder. So I mean that's heavy. So I'm just saying, imagine if the Titans got that type of package.
That'd be sick for them. And obviously, though, I mean, the problem seems to be above the coach with that organization, no?
Yeah,
because this is a bad move.
Yeah, I do think it's a bad move. And what did you make of Vrabel getting fired? I mean, if you look at his track record, I mean, he's got a winning record there. They didn't make the playoffs last 2 years, but they did make an AFC Championship game appearance. I mean, do you think because of the way this season went, he deserved to go, or was that more on the front office? And I know, like the Will Levis draft pick ended up working out well for them, but the fact that you were confident that Ryan Tannehill could lead you back to the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I guess I really haven't seen too much of like Vrabel's career. 54
and 45. You look at the years, 9-7, no playoffs, 2018, but then 3 straight playoff appearances between 2019 and 2021. He made it to the AFC Championship game in 2019, but then first round exit 2020, 2021, before 7-10 and 6-11. So I could see how they could think, oh, they're going in the wrong direction. But I just think if they had a quarterback, it would have been different. And like I said, maybe Levis is that guy. But also you just think about the guys that are out there, and I'm not expecting Jim Harbaugh to go to Tennessee. I mean, I almost question slightly, who you're going to bring in that is going to be better than Vrabel. I mean, maybe like the Lions offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, he's been rumored for a bunch of jobs, and you see, that correlation there. But But I kind of question if you're going to find a better coach.
Who was the quarterback at 19? Was it
Tannehill?
Oh, it was Tannehill
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. Remember they played the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game.
Wow, dude. And then, but like you said, ever since then, it kind of been, I guess their record was a little bit better, but not as good results, huh?
Yeah.
First round exits.
But what do you think? Good move, bad move? I mean, his body language didn't look great watching him. I know they won that last game of the year, but he looked disgruntled. So maybe he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, maybe he didn't. And I mean, he's been the head coach of Tennessee since 2018, right? And then before then, he was, defense coordinator, maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then linebackers coach with the Texans. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, maybe he thought his tenure was done with the Titans. I mean, yeah, when you think about it at the end of the day, I mean, I guess these last 2 seasons have been, like you said, trending in the wrong direction, missing the playoffs. But it's just interesting. I mean, I don't know. He obviously knew what he was doing with Tannehill and with, a younger, healthier, more vibrant Derrick Henry, obviously. So, yeah, maybe he just thought change of scenery for himself would change. But I wouldn't be surprised if maybe, teams are interested in looking at him. Right.
Well, I mean, the natural thing would be the Patriots if they move on from Belichick. I think he'd be the favorite.
What if you think he'd want to be an offensive coordinator again?
No. I'm saying he would.
No. I'm saying, like, do you think he? Or I guess,
or he would be a defensive coordinator. Yeah. But
I guess he was defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I think he's looking
head coach.
He's looking to be a head coach. And if you're the Patriots, who do you think is a better option for them, Belichick or Vrabel?
I would say Belichick from the Patriots.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm the Giants, I'd probably look into Mike Vrabel.
But that as a defensive coordinator, but he's gonna be a heavy favorite for their defensive coordinator job if Pierce doesn't get the Raider job. They've been talking about that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I would assume Pierce does get that Raider job.
Yeah, but we talk about it with. I'm saying we talk about it with the Raiders all the time.
Yeah.
Every time we assume they're gonna do this,
they
always go against the grain.
I mean, I guess they could pivot and go towards Vrabel. You think Mike would like Las Vegas?
Yeah, but no, I don't.
No?
I think it's like if they don't get a Harbaugh, they're gonna bring back Pierce. I don't think it's gonna be some like kind of middle of the road candidate.
And you think Harbaugh's gonna go to the Chargers?
I do, because I think Pierce. Like you said, I mean, I'm guessing he's gonna be the coach, Pierce, but it's like you just until we see it actually happen, we can't assume it.
It's interesting. You never know, too. I mean, there could be more teams interested in head coaches. You never know. We talked about the Cowboys. They have an early exit. McCarthy gone.
True. True.
I'm sure they were interested in like a Harbaugh. That would be kind of sick if he went to Dallas.
But you know what it is? I just think he doesn't want Jerry breathing down his neck.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah, no, very
he
true.
Gets tight.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He does get tight, dude. That's interesting, dude. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye out.
It's kind of sick that there's so many coaches up for grabs right now.
Yeah, and then there could be even more.
Yeah.
Now, do you think last question here before we move on? Do you think as the days go on that it's less likely that Belichick is going anywhere?
No, I don't think necessarily.
Or you think this grace period, fire or keep, was always going to be built in? They were never going to make a rash decision after the season.
There's no way they're making a rash decision. And again, I think Belichick also, to weigh his options, is going to be, probably trying to understand, trying to get through this now with the Patriots. And then again, like if the actual end of the season comes after the Super Bowl and then there are teams looking, maybe he will be looking to pivot. But I mean, you said it. He said he will be giving up some of his like GM duties, right?
Yeah, he's willing
to it. So that's probably a huge part of it, dude. Because like you said, the second pick O-line from wherever bumblefuck,
Yeah.
Obviously it's not working, dude. So
and what do you think, if it's between staying in New England or going to Washington? New ownership, a lot of money. Maybe they'd still give him that control if he wanted it. And also you have the second pick, or staying in New England with that third pick.
Stay in New England.
Just because he's won there before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting to see, what happens. And then locally, Giants with the 6th pick, Jets with the 10th. So it'll be. I can't wait till we can get the drafts soundbite. Do we have it?
Oh, let's see, dude. Oh,
with the first pick
that's so funny,
of the
dude.
2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears selects.
Oh, you're asking me now? I mean, they're getting that quarterback, right?
Caleb?
Yeah.
So Fields, see you later.
Jets pick him up.
Jets should pick him up. Won't pick him up. Should, but won't, because they could have had him, but they took Wilson.
If Jets get rid of Salah and bring in Vapor, would you be tight?
No, but they're not going to do it because of Rodgers.
Yeah, they're not going to change coaches,
isn't he such a diva? Like,
Yeah.
he better have a good year next year.
No, he literally
better not be
has
some
to, dude.
drama. Otherwise, then this is
Yeah.
literally the biggest debacle almost in franchise history.
How'd you feel about his shit he was talking about on the Pat McAfee show?
I don't know. It's just like, why is it always a circus?
It
though?
really is such a circus, dude. And then he has that press conference where he says he wants to keep everything on the field
Right.
and not have any of these
Right.
distractions during the and it's like, dude.
I guess it's like, listen, I'm gonna try to look at this even keel and just say, let's judge him from this point moving forward at the end of the day. But I expect more drama, and I expect him not to win the Super Bowl next year. What can I say? It's the life of a Jets fan, Tony.
It's a shame, dude. That'd be sick if they picked up Fields.
Yeah, that would be.
That's someone who can get behind, dude.
Yeah,
Not Trevor Siemian or Carson Wentz.
But let's go now, Tony, to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores. Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle quick. And Cameron. It's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping. Rink Wellington made the full split save.
Are you kidding me?
Turn. Side of the net between the legs and they score. Filthy. David Pasternak. The silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
Also, real quick though, I just saw this tweet about the city comptroller in California was at a press conference, and he said that he is specifically going after a big chunk of Ohtani's salary.
I mean, who is
the comptroller of California? Because I guess, like, obviously Ohtani's trying to like get around the taxes, and he's like
circumventing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. California is just annoying. Honestly, it sucks because
it is annoying, dude.
Because they have a gold mine there, and I know that's where the gold rush was back in the day. But I'm saying the weather, the scenery, the money, and they just blow it.
I know they do.
So terrible, honestly. Like it should be a lot better place. So I'm gonna need your assistance here, Tony. We did the frenzy yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to update the picks. So let me see how I'm gonna do this here. I guess we'll just do one person at a time. I'm gonna have to ask you to do this twice.
Absolutely, bud.
All right. So let me just make sure that you're on the bottom here. Okay, no, so you're at the top or bottom. Okay. So all right. So yeah, we'll start with that. So I had Kraken in the under.
Kraken
so,
and
so that's
over.
1 point.
Yeah.
The Sharks in the over, so that's 2 points. Lightning in the under, that's 4 points total. Islanders in the under, nothing. Blues in the over, nothing. 6.5.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm on 4 points. I said, or 5?
4.
Okay. Ducks in the over.
Yes, 2 points right there.
6. Oilers in the over.
1 right there. So that's 7. Blue Jackets at Jets though.
Blue Jackets at Jets.
You skipped that one.
But I said the Blue Jackets in the over, so that's nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
And I'm on 8, right? Or
7.
7. Okay. And then the Flames in the over.
That's 9.
9, and then the Coyotes in the under. So Coyotes,
10.
I can't believe they beat the Bruins.
I know.
Bruins,
crazy is that,
there's a
dude?
little trouble
in
there,
overtime.
Tony, right?
I know there is.
All right, so that
10
gives
points.
me 37, and we're gonna go to yours in 1 second. Let me just mark this down. So 37 points. All right, And we'll start with yours here from the top. Okay. Sabres in the under.
0.
Maple Leafs in the over.
2.
Kings in the over.
0.
Islanders in the under.
0.
Panthers in the under.
Just 1.
So
actually no, 2. 6.5.
Okay. Predators in the over.
Just 1.
Oilers in the over.
Just 1.
Senators in the under.
None.
Bruins in the over. 1.
1. And then you missed again. Blue Jackets, Jets.
I think you had the Jets, didn't you?
I definitely had the Jets. I don't know about the over under though. Maybe I said I think I said under because they're shutting out the Blue Jackets.
Okay.
So it's called 2. It's 9.
So again, almost dead even there. So that brings you up to 33. So 37 to 33. Golf picks pending. Obviously tonight's action pending. But just kind of quickly looking at last night here. What do you think is going on with the Bruins?
Dude,
this has been like a month.
That's a great
right?
question. I know it has been. And it's so crazy because I think we maybe overanalyze because, dude, they're 24-8-8. They're not like losers. It's just tough because, like you said, they've gone like they have had that little 4-game stretch
but here,
of losses.
let's start there. So that's 0-4, then it's 4-4, then it's 4-5, then it's 5-5, and then it's 2 losses. So 5-7 over the last 12.
Yeah. So I guess that is not good over the last 12. And again, even leading up to that 4-game losing streak, you had some win-loss scenarios. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It would be it's interesting. Let's see what the goaltending is like right now. Jeremy Swayman.
Jeremy Schaap.
I mean, the goaltending is great. I mean, look at that. Those stats are your 2 of the top goaltenders in the league right there. They're splitting times. Literally, they split the goaltender 21 games played each. I mean, David Pastrnak, 57 points. I guess, I don't know, maybe it's just untimely defensive breakdowns and not enough scoring. I understand. I mean, you scored a ton last night. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know how you let up all those goals. Maybe it's a defensive issue. I mean, yeah, they have Kevin Shattenkirk on the defensive line there. That can't be good.
Tony, I just went back to a place. I don't know what made me think of it, but I was just getting tight about what we were talking about before the show.
Oh my God, dude.
Would you be tight?
Yes, I would be a little tight. I mean,
you by day's end though, it would be like you wouldn't, or would you have that moment where it just creeps back a little bit?
No, definitely the creeping back. You know, I've been in scenarios like that, working at my mother's salon and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, dealing with customers or whatever, being in those scenarios. So it's like, it is tough, dude. Like,
yeah,
because you're just gonna have to just bite your tongue.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I don't know. Maybe some of the I don't know. Maybe their bottom 6-2 isn't good. Milan Lucic, you know, the fourth line left winger, barely getting a lot of playing time. That's got to take some type of toll on your team, and maybe that's why we're halfway through the season, more than that. And they got these old guys that have been running a lot of hard shifts at the top of their lines here. You know, like Brad Marchand isn't the youngest guy anymore. You know, I know they have some youth, and I know Hampus Lindholm is a good defender too. But again, you can't just rely on your top 2 lines all the time. So maybe they're running into a similar issue what the Rangers have, and their bottom 6 are bad, and some of their lower line defensemen. Again, I could not imagine Kevin Shattenkirk is doing a great job at defending. -3 on the ice. There we go.
Yeah.
He's on the ice for a lot of goals given up. Let's see who else. Jacob Lauko. This is obviously a bottom 6 guy. A little young, 23 years old and experienced. So maybe that too is a little bit of it. I know they have a lot of young guys too, like really young. Lucic is -1 on the ice. Patrick Brown. Lowly.
So you're basically what you're telling me is they need to pick up some depth.
They do need to pick up some depth.
Where did
Charlie
Pavel
McAvoy
used to play?
too. Pavel Zacha?
Yeah. Red Wings?
That sounds familiar. I thought maybe even Jersey, dude. Yeah, Jersey.
Oh, okay, it was Jersey. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Now, do you still feel they are the Rangers' top competition in the East?
No.
Who is?
Hurricanes.
Really? Even with the tending?
Yeah, even with the tending. Because they have depth. That team has.
Did you hear Rick gave his top 4 contenders for the Cup?
No.
No order. I'm curious if you could guess them. 2 from each conference.
All right, let's go Rangers.
Yep.
2 from each conference. Rangers. Ooh. Bruins.
Yep.
Okay. Vegas.
Yep.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little chalkish. A
Yeah.
little chalkish.
No. I mean, listen, it could have been I guess it's kind of chalkish.
But
But it could
I
have been any
can't
other
believe
teams.
though you don't have concerns with Carolina's goaltending.
I mean, I think their goaltending is gonna come around.
Who though is going to come around? You don't even say.
Who? What do you think I'm gonna say?
I mean, come on. Who would you say?
Ronta?
Yeah. That's what you're trying to tell me though.
I think between him,
Because Anderson's not going to come back.
Anderson's not coming back.
Kochkinov.
Kochekov.
Is it Kochkinov?
Kochekov.
Kochekov.
Yeah, Kochekov.
I just wanted to.
I like him, dude. I like him a lot. I know it's down the stretch of the season again. Like, I think people were blaming him. People were blaming Anderson, right? Because it was Kochekov they sent down.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that that was maybe a wrong move that Carolina's going to have to understand. But again, I think that their goaltending is going to be solid in the playoffs. So whoever it is, we saw that last season too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be Ronta. It's probably not going to be Anderson. So it probably will be Kochkinov.
Yeah, and he'll have more experience too.
Yeah.
So I think that, along with they have great defense. They have great defenders. And they're just a great all-around team. A lot of depth.
Okay, and for the West, if you had to give one more contender who you could seriously see in the finals, who would it be? Don't say it.
No, the Kings.
Okay.
They are lacking some depth. Pierre-Luc Dubois has not been performing. Deboon, Pierre-Luc Deboon. Has not really performing as much as they want him to. So I can see Vegas going back, but of course there's Dallas too.
There's Edmonton.
There's not Edmonton. There's gonna be no Edmonton, dude. No, I guess give me Colorado.
But I'm saying who would join the mix of those two teams? I'm saying as a contender. Like I'm saying we established, Vegas, Colorado, but I'm saying who would be the next?
Oh, the next. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I would say Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
Yeah.
But you think they're gonna come just short, basically.
Just a little short, dude. Yeah.
Maybe Coyotes?
No. If anything after that, maybe Winnipeg. The Jets would be cool to see in the Cup final, dude.
No, it wouldn't.
Come on.
Nah.
Why, dude?
Snooze fest.
No, it's not, dude.
Just before there's 3 games tonight that we'll pick, but just I was looking over like the stats. I haven't looked at the leaders in a while. So point leader Kucherov 67.
Makes sense.
He's having an outstanding year. How about Aiden Hill in net for Vegas? 1.93 goals against.
That's
Second
unbelievable.
place you'll never get.
Second place.
Yeah, in goal, and he's just under 2 goals against.
Connor Hellebuck.
Martin Jones.
Martin
Isn't that
Jones?
crazy? 1.98.
Where the hell is he?
Hellebuck is 3rd though. He's in Toronto because they've had Wall.
Oh,
and
that's
him.
right,
Yeah.
dude. Martin Jones in Toronto. Toronto is a fucking idiotic organization sometimes.
And he leads the NHL in save percentage.
That's
by
crazy.
The way, 9.34. Aiden Hill second, 9.33.
Who's up there in goals? Austin Matthews.
Austin Matthews leader at 31. Reinhart, Tony, 29.
Sammy.
Kucherov 28, and
Makes
New York's
sense.
own Artemi Panarin 26.
Yeah.
Pastrnak right behind 25. Plus minus a Tony personal favorite, Quinn Hughes plus 32.
Oh, the Canucks, dude.
And leader in goalie wins, the former Ranger himself, Alexander Georgiev. Followed by Hellebuck with 21, Bobrovsky, Demko tied with 20, and Stuart Skinner, Tony, for Edmonton, who I think you're sleeping on. 17 wins for Stewie.
Stop it. It's all offense for his wins.
Do we have a comment?
I think we do have a comment.
Toronto
is where goalies go to die. Says
Jack
Talking
Campbell,
Swords with
after
Jake.
he leaves, though, he dies.
I know. Yeah. And plus, Martin Jones. I mean, geez, Martin Jones got to be pretty old, dude. Crazy. And he was, I feel like, never really that great.
But, Tony, I think you're sleeping on Skinner. He's only 25, 17-9-1 this year, 2.69 goals against, 901 save percentage, 2 shutouts.
Hey, listen, he could turn it around, but again, leading up to right now, I haven't really seen a ton of greatness from him. So, we'll see.
Jones getting a little long in the tooth. Happy birthday to Martin Jones, by the way. Today's his birthday. How about
Wow,
that?
dude.
January 10th, 1990.
34. Yeah, talk about the long in the tooth, dude. I mean, again, Martin Jones, long career, San Jose, great. It's cool to see him there, but nothing like his save percentage lows.
Yeah.
And now this season in Toronto is just on his head a little bit. 12 games played, 10 starts, 8-3. That's crazy, dude. Martin Jones.
Updated playoff picture here for the West: Winnipeg, Colorado, Dallas, Vancouver, Vegas, Kings, Predators, and Oilers. But right in the mix for the wild card, all separated by 2 points: Kraken, Coyotes, Blues, Flames. So Flames still in it. Eastern Conference: Bruins, Panthers, Leafs, Rangers, Carolina, Flyers. Besides the Flyers, I feel like that was like the same order last year.
Yeah, for the most part, huh?
2 wild cards: Islanders and Lightning, and then you have 4 teams 1 point behind: the Devils, the Capitals, the Penguins, and the Red Wings.
Mm-hmm.
So that race is tight. So this is going to be a great stretch run when we get to it in hockey. We're about halfway through.
Yeah.
When is the All-Star game typically?
Oh, geez, I have to look it up.
February?
Yeah, I think so. All-Star. They just announced.
What were you going to say, though? Were you going to say something before that about the stretch run?
No, I said it's crazy to see Florida. By the way, All-Star game's February 3rd.
Okay.
To see Florida top of the standings.
Yeah.
Where last year they were last.
How about Michael Bukta, who Tony got the pleasure of meeting for the first time at the Horseshoe?
Barnes, yo, dude.
We got to roast Trae Young because his shoulder shrug is too weird. I've never been big on Trae just because I feel like he takes too many shots. The percentages are low. The ability's there. I was impressed with what he did at Oklahoma, but I think he's too trigger happy. And that's what comes back to bite with the Hawks.
Yeah. Michael was commenting on Binge Buddies yesterday, talking to him trash about your boy Tatum.
When you said Michael, I'm thinking other Michael. And then he also says, Patty Mills sucks. And I actually always used to like Patty Mills just because 2K, good 3-point shooter, this, that.
2K, dude. Haven't played that in a while, NBA 2K.
Yeah, we do have it in the bag, but probably, unless we're doing a 6-hour gaming corner, probably won't have time for that.
Yeah, a little bit on the back burner.
Next time, though, probably. So, 3 games tonight, doubleheader on TNT, your ESPN power play game, Canadians at the Flyers, TNT 7:30, Wild at Stars, followed by a rematch of the conference finals a couple of years ago, Golden Knights and Avalanche. And that one is at 10 o'clock, Colorado -145 in that one. So we can go 1 pick a piece and a common. The floor is yours.
Are we doing just straight up?
Yeah, do the total too. It just adds to the points.
Yeah, I like it, dude. Give me the Knights and the under.
Okay, Knights and the under. What do we got for a score here?
3-2.
Wait, do we just are we switching the format where we just go every game? Actually, I'm just thinking about this.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah right. Sure. All right, so I'm gonna take the Avalanche in the over. A 3-team frenzy. Yes. Lumen Fields. All right, Avs in the over. All right. And then Wild and Stars. What do you got there?
Give me Stars in the over. Easy money there. Stars win that game. Maybe 5-2. Let's go.
Wild suck.
Wild do suck.
I'll go Stars in the under.
Wild suck.
We're gonna say 4-0 there.
Next up, dude, give me the Flyers and the under. Torts tight. They missed out on some draft pick that didn't want to sign with them, actually. I think they ended up going to Anaheim. So Torts is tight. Flyers want to prove themselves here. They've been on a little bit of a schneid with 2014-6. And then I think Carter Hart, give me the shutout against Canadians. They win 3-0.
All right. I am going to take the Canadians in the under. Big win against the Rangers over the weekend. I think they continue that momentum. So we're going to say the Canadians with the upset. A couple shekels on the money line would be nice here. But I am going to say the Canadians win this one 3-2 over the Flyers.
Dang,
Towards
dude.
forever tight, Tony. Right?
Yeah. You should put like $5 on that like 6-leg parlay right there.
I know. I just don't have the patience for the parlays. So
but just try it. It's 3 games.
I know it's
6
just try
bets.
it. But then I also, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, you know,
It's not gonna
just
hit.
trying. Then you like start, oh, well, let's just do one every day. And then, oh, wait, you're over your last 100 on parlays.
Yeah.
Happens quickly, Tony. Happens quickly, right?
I know, dude. Damn it.
So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. I'm just checking here and make sure we don't have anything coming out news-wise before we wrap up here. More Strowman chatter.
Really? Anything?
Talking Yanks. I mean, 2 hours ago said they're the top candidates.
Talking Yanks, top candidates.
I think that's gonna be it. So, anything else you wanted to mention, Don?
On our way out the door here.
Other than gaming corner, we're gonna say 6.
Yeah, I think a healthy 6.
A healthy,
maybe 6:30. Let's say 6:30.
6:30.
Because give me some more time to do some stuff today. A lot going on, dude.
So
Michael, though, on the way out. Barnes Gabriel 2024 campaign. Get your votes in.
Michael is the best. We know that. But yeah, everybody join us tonight, 6:30 gaming corner. Really looking forward to that. Last time was a blast, and always enjoy engaging with you guys with the gaming corner.
Oh yeah.
And we appreciate everybody who, you know, commented, liked, subscribed today. As Sony would say, you guys are a bloodline. Merch, downtimetv.com, archives on the YouTube page, Sony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume. And we want everybody, Matthew Gabriel, a little ha-ha on the way out. Looking forward to seeing him later on. Let's go. But we want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.